that's turnips that I'm letting go to seed in hopes that I'll have more turnips next year. Because this year we had colder weather and I didn't garden right for a colder weather. But I still got a little food. I want to show you my dahlia. This is from some floret seed I got several years ago. And it came back. I really liked it last year and I love it this year. Is that not gorgeous? Even though I'm letting it go to seed again because, waste not, want not. It has 2 seed heads, so it was pollinated. After they get ripe, I'll cut them off and try to grow some more seed from it. My fennel's doing great. Boysenberry's doing great. Pumpkin's doing great. My pumpkin this year, just like last year, only wants to put out female pumpkins. This plant's 3 years old now, and it just made up its mind. Somebody else has to be the male. It's a female plant. And so I'm struggling with it's producing these females, and I commanded it to produce it's producing these female flowers, not a male flower in sight. Most pumpkins produce only male flowers, but this one has decided, now that she's grown, she just wants to bear lots of fruit. She feels like she can handle more fruit than everybody else, so let them do the male thing and she will produce all the fruit. That is her plan. If I just had another pumpkin plant that produced male flowers, it would work. So I gotta get on board. I want to show you one of my beautiful lilies here. This is an American lily. Isn't it gorgeous? And it has a sweet but very light smell. This is an Asiatic lily, but it still has a sweet, light smell. Gorgeous. I was shocked that it was this gorgeous. It's got some kind of bug on it. Or is that dirt? Maybe that's dirt. I don't know. But whatever it is, after lilies bloom and the leaves are already spilling on the ground, after they bloom, the plant's finished, it dies. So there's no reason for me to fight. I've got my flowers, and I got another flower coming over here. And if you look back there, I got some yellow. I showed you the red ones in another video. Those have gone on, and that plant has died back. But I got these yellow ones, and this yellow plant is very tall, much taller than it looks, because I didn't expect it to be tall the first year. And so it grew from there. It's probably about 5 foot tall. And I'm very happy about that. I've got lots of lemons, lots of lemonade, lots of summertime available to me. And so I'm happy about that. Lots of sorrel spinach. Oh, and here's another lily that's going to bloom. So it's almost June, a few days before June. And if you go back and find when I was planting these lilies, I got them on clearance. I did not think that I was going to do all that well. But the Lord Jesus Christ entered my matter, and I have a very beautiful, I'm having a great lily season. Oh, my rose is doing good. My roses that I planted in the planter aren't doing that great, but these that I planted here, that one's leafing out good, and there's another one in there that probably is doing just as well. Yeah, that one's doing good too. So these are bare root. I just planted them. This one's getting the most sun, and therefore it's leafing out the best. But hey, if I missed it, I'll try again. This is the pumpkin patch. But the nasturtiums are okay with the pumpkin. And, the bees love nasturtiums, so I'm thinking maybe I might have a chance at an industrious bee that goes to a place where they have female pumpkin flower, where they have male pumpkin flowers, comes over here because of all the flowers I do have, and they're all being pollinated, and so I could get some fruit like that. Oh, in the back here, I don't know if you can see it, and sometimes I don't get to it before the birds do, but we got lots of boysenberries. I'm in Southern California, Zone 10, and boysenberries are easy if you want them. And I'll tell you another secret: boysenberries are still easy if you don't want them. But it's food, it's medicine, it's tea. It checks all the boxes. It's got anthocyanins. It cleans the soil. So I gotta survive whatever's going on in this world today. And so there it is. I'm very happy. Yeah. So I haven't had much to report, so that's why I haven't shown a lot. I think there's a pumpkin that managed to get through on my pumpkin plants. Oh, I probably should harvest this one. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, this one's more than ready. Looks like the vine is okay. Cute. Okay. I did not expect that. My tomatoes are launching out. My fava beans. I got 14 seed. Should show you. I'm trying a new fava. Bay leaf. Broccolis are going. I'm sorry, my parsley. This is parsley, and it's going to flower. Hopefully, I won't have to plant any more next year. I tried a new fava, and I haven't tasted it, but as you can see, it produces very small. Lots of small favas, and then it has a few big ones. The Aqua Dulce produces big favas, so you get more beans. With this one, you might be getting 1 or 2 beans in these, and it's not that many beans, but she's tough. You see, it was bent here. There's no death on this vine. And it's still producing. Yeah, it's still growing and producing. So she's a tough old vine, but she gives you only 1 or 2 beans at a time. And she gives you 1 or 2 in a cluster. I'm used to bigger clusters than that. So I'll leave it and see how long she lasts, because we are going into the month of June, and the favas that I normally have, Aqua Dulce, give me winter fruit. As soon as it rains, a couple of months after it rains, they give me fruit. So this one has hung out all winter, and it's almost June, and it's just now starting to produce fruit. So I'm like, okay, what is this? So I'll see what it does. I wanted to try a different kind of fava. And I wanted to try this one because they said it got tall. And does get taller. Even though this looks to be about 5 foot tall, and they're actually 6 foot tall. Even these ones that have fallen over, they're 6 foot tall. And you see there's 2 growing together. Let me show you 2 over there growing together. The idea was to grow the favas, and then the pumpkin would take over. Well, the favas are still here. I just harvested a pumpkin. The pumpkins are here. And the nasturtiums are growing around everybody. And I couldn't be happier, because I'm hoping that the nasturtiums will bring in the pollinators, and I'll end up with more food. So this is really an ideal garden for me, I think. Yeah. So, well, we'll see by what I harvest. So, God bless you. Oh, you guys. I even got my pumpkin vine climbing up high there. I have buried vines here that I have where I have compost, and the pumpkin will cover that hopefully, and fruit, throughout all October. But I tried this and it worked. The pumpkin went for it. So this is a 3-year-old pumpkin vine. You can go back and see how I was trying to save the vine in the winter, and I saved it. And so now I need to fertilize her because it's June, and of course I want pumpkins all the way to October if I can get it, November if I can get it, December if she cares to, and then if she's going to be a perennial, then she'll go in hibernation and come back stronger, better, longer. We'll see what happens. Anyway, God bless you.